People who are making 100k a year working for themselves, what do you do? People who are making 100k a year working for themselves, what do you do? People who are making 100k a year working for themselves, what do you do? Be specific and share as much detail as possible while answering what helped you get there. I design custom hobby computer accessories. Get them made in China. Then sell them on Amazon. They are proprietary, so I do not have to worry about other sellers. Made 100k a year the last 9 years in a row. I do final assembly in my garage. Very little overhead and fixed costs. No employees. Public affairs PR crisis consulting. Most of my clients are local state governments engagements or anywhere from 3-day trainings to 3-month projects. You show up, help people with big scary problems, get paid, and leave without kissing on the lips. Actual in the trenches work is maybe 60-90 days a year. I am a mechanic and I run a 2-bay shop by myself. I have no debts. I own all the tools and equipment. I have been fixing cars for 9 years now. I went to school for this and worked hard to learn more at every step. I also advertise and offer cheaper repairs when compared to dealers and other independent shops. Keep rates low and overhead low. I specialize in low voltage and I have hybrid certifications as well. I work in skilled trades for myself is the answer, I suppose. Not me but my neighbor. Owns an HVAC company. 4-person crew. Pulls in $1 easy annually. Took him 5 years to get traction. He started in '95. He's looking to sell it right now but wants like $10 for it. So no buyers. I build houses. Own a cleaning company. My dad started it 20 years ago, small part-time thing for him. I started working for him and growing, and then he retired and passed it to me and I've continued growing it and hiring employees. People on here I'm sure have better advice, more successful businesses than myself, but I have a pest control company. This year will be around 700k revenue and about 450k in profit after paying employees etc. TBH, I just stuck with something I knew well and tried to stay away from all these get rich quick online ideas. I'm sure they actually work for some, like reselling, drop shipping etc., but I'm just good at time management and sales. Profit margin is very high, otherwise I'd consider other business ventures as the service technician. Life can be tiresome in the busy season. I'm 27 trying to scale the business still. DoorDash about 10-12 hours a day, making $300,400 a day using an electric bike. In a major city, will not disclose which because Dashers are so weird they will move to my zone. Voice actor. Speaker. User-generated content creator. I work about 4 hours a day max and I love my job. Life is good. Filmmaker. Some gigs are larger than others, i.e. branded commercials with actual budgets, crew members to pay, etc. And sometimes it's just me with a camera covering a live event. Took me several years to build up to 100k. I'm in a smaller place so the work comes and goes. Being self-employed forces you to become a diligent saver, both for setting aside taxes and to float you through slow times. I've got 2 food trucks. Almost $1 million in sales per year total. Took home 175 last year. Got lucky, but it's so much work. Tried to have someone run it route several times, but something always happens in their life that changes everything and upends my life, the business. Eternally on call and at war with the homeless. I want out but don't know what I'd do after doing this for 13 years. Sell electronics on Amazon. Receive my inventory that I source online and resell on Amazon. Work out of my garage. My wife helps me out sometimes preparing shipments. $1.2 million gross sales and $246,000 income last year. Love it. I front load a lot of my work prepping and shipping items to Amazon's warehouses. Then when it's for sale, Amazon fulfills all of the customer orders on my behalf. Love it, and I can manage it from anywhere with a couple hourly employees. Just spent 2 months in Argentina. My last year's gross turnover was about €215,000 with roughly 90 profit. I'm offering consulting development services as a full-stack web developer with focus on JavaScript, TypeScript in Germany. My clients are usually big corporates and my hourly rates are around €100 net, €15 depending on the responsibility. I usually work together with other people who take responsibility about the staffing. If I would cut that middleman, there would be about €10–15 more per hour. However, I rather have super simple contracts. No project responsibility, a short leave notice, and most important, being paid in time. I own a fudge chocolate candy store in a tourist area in the Midwest. I'm fortunate that my competition is spread out throughout the area, so I don't have any near me other than an ice cream parlor, with whom I actually get along with very well, and we use our businesses to cross-promote. One caveat that's probably different than most is I make roughly $130,000 profit in about 90 days, and the business essentially breaks even with bills, payroll, etc. the rest of the year. You need to make your money last the whole year. Loving this thread and how people are so open to teaching and sharing. I myself have been delaying on trying to find something or somewhere to put money, time, and effort in to become self-employed. I've been pushing things off as too hard or not educated enough on the topic for about 3 years. Now sleepy. I do historical restoration renovations. I live in an area with buildings and houses were mostly built in the 1860s onward. It was a wealthy area back then. It was the richest city in the world, so lots of these homes are ornate Georgian Gothic Revival style. I am small and do my own thing, but I'm told I'm pretty much the only company around who will do authentic work of this nature. It would seem that all my competitors won't do the work, preferring to work on more modern type of homes. When I don't want to be outside, I also do kitchens and baths in any kind of home. Professional Reddit liar. Small engineering and design firm. I do a lot of 3D modeling and simulations in the OG industry. Technology consultant, namely Workday. I help companies set up their instance of Workday. Staffing agencies find the companies and consultants like myself. I work for myself and don't have any employees. My overhead is just about $2,000 a year for insurance. Last year I made roughly $500,000 in net income. I help entrepreneurs and corporates in M&A transactions. What helped me to get here was to work in investment banking almost immediately after finishing university. Set out on my own a couple of years ago, and it grew from a 2-person operation to a firm with 8 associates. Our fees are a mix of a retainer fee up front, mixed with a commission-based fee that gets invoiced at different stages of a transaction. IT consultant. Very boring answer. I know. I help companies with super big datasets, 100 terabytes, that are in trouble. Out of trouble. I have Instagram theme pages and I charge money for sponsored ads. Plus I do premium video editing on Fiverr and Upwork. I make pallets. I'm a dentist, but my primary income is from trading options. I am a consultant in sustainability, science and innovation. I work mostly with corporates in the textile and fashion sector, as well as smaller startups. Have 1 employee and make up to €150,000–200,000 per year. I take pictures of houses for home builders, architects, realtors, etc.